When adventuring this world, you'll come across this desert temple right beside a river. This is actually really neat that this desert temple is right next to a river, including a village that's not that far away. I have to say, this is a pretty decent seed. Just be careful when dropping down because you may or may not mess up. This is kind of hilarious. When adventuring this village, you'll see something a bit out of the ordinary. It's a desert temple, which if you open this door right here, there's someone kind of glitched in it. The desert temple has spawned in this village, causing villagers to get trapped in their own homes. Ever wanted a desert village that has a temple at the front door? Well, I got the seed for that. You enter the village and you're immediately greeted with a desert temple that isn't even buried. It's perfectly flush. You can just walk straight in and go grab the loot. Just be careful when getting the loot. When adventuring this world, you'll come across this weirdly generated desert temple. It is not just inside of a village, but has not one, but two villagers living inside of it. I'll have to say, this blacksmith has definitely found the best place for a shop. Have you ever wanted multiple desert villages next to each other? Well, this seed is for you. When you're walking, you got yourself a desert temple followed by a village. And right after this village, another one. Only thing is, you go from a town to a full-on city. This place is massive, but make sure you watch your step. When adventuring this world, you'll come across this abandoned village with a temple inside. There's some really cool generation here, but it's definitely kind of creepy. I've never seen an abandoned desert temple before with a village, so this is a new one, especially when you have water physics that you can use as a secret exit. Great place to visit, but possibly a difficult place to live. Have you ever wanted your very own half-sunken desert temple? Well, I have a seed for that. This desert temple is halfway sunk in the ground, with the only entrance being the roof, and it's fully intact. It's just the sand from the storms have caused the desert temple to slowly sink into the ground. And you also got a well right next door. When adventuring this world, you'll come across this castle. There's a castle in Minecraft. In all my years of playing Minecraft, I have never come across a castle before. This is amazing. And you also have a desert temple not too far away. Turn that into your base and you'll be absolutely golden. Have you ever wanted your very own pre-made desert temple base? Well, this seed definitely has everything you need. Hay for days, multiple different wheat farms, but other than that, you come on inside, you get a fairly interesting desert temple and a decent amount of villagers. What possibly more do you need? Okay, this is the best desert spawn I've ever spawned at. You spawn right here. You know what's right there? A pillager outpost with a desert temple. What are the chances of these two structures spawning right next to spawn? You even get a sunk pirate ship just off the coast. Like, what the heck is this seed? It's a really good seed. If you ever wanted a desert temple but don't like the idea of actually running to go find one, well, I believe this seed might just have you covered. This is a desert temple at spawn. That's like the easiest loot you could possibly get. But if this isn't enough loot for you, right next door to this is a pillager fortress. When adventuring this world, you'll come across this desert temple and amazing oasis. This desert temple is bordered right next to a jungle and separated by a lava pond. You even get this amazing oasis right in the center. And after you finish enjoying the oasis, you can go downstream to the ruined nether portal. When spawning into this world, you spawn right next to a pillager outpost with a really decent camp setup. And that's not it. You even have not one nether portal, but two nether portals, and not one desert village, but two desert villages, and also just one desert temple. This is an amazing seed. This is possibly a fun archaeology seed that you might want to play. When spawning into the world, you're greeted to this nice village with a lush river going straight through the desert. But just over the hill is something you might want to check out. This is a desert temple kind of sunk into the mountain. The inside is completely intact and just feels like you're going into some type of ancient temple. Have you ever wanted a desert temple but don't like the idea of really living in the desert? Well, I think this seed might just have you covered. Right on the edge of this oak forest is this temple. I have never seen anything like this going from oak forest to a desert temple. This is neat. Also next to this desert temple is a village right next door. How fun. When adventuring this world, you'll come across this desert temple with waterfront property. And also downstream you have a buried ruined portal and also an abandoned village. Fun. Have you ever wanted your very own super secret desert temple and village? Well, I got a seed for that. In this valley is a tiered village next to this really dense lot of trees. When attempting to venture through it, you'll come across this. This is a desert temple deep in the forest, with the entrance not being that difficult to get to. This would be an epic place to live. Have you ever wanted your very own buried desert temple? Well, I got you one. This right here is a buried desert temple, almost completely submerged, but it is fully intact inside and it's not full of sand. Turn this into your base and you're golden. Have you by chance ever wanted the very best desert spawn by chance? Well, I might have a seed for that. When you spawn into the world, you don't just get an outpost, you also get a village, but also multiple different desert temples all around this area. What could possibly be better than that? This is a seed you have to see to believe. Now, there isn't just a village with a desert temple halfway submerged a little bit further away, but this, a ruined portal has spawned inside of a temple. This thing is really neat, and it's also kind of overkill to block the path like this. I've never seen something like this before, but let's see where it goes. All right, here we go. Ooh, a crimson forest. Not bad. If you enjoyed this seed video, you might enjoy this seed video on your screen right now. I'll see you there.